they're coming.
Wait, I didn't hear you
Is
say
that
again.
I don't want coming someone like using the statue while we're in here. So I got something to talk to you about.
Okay.
Follow me, please. All right. So like, so like I don't gotta, as the rate like the race leader, like the head of sorcerers, I don't have a problem with you or anything, Lisa. Like I hope that you know that, it's just that there are some people, and it's not one person. There's some people that want you to kind of answer for what you've done, and I kind
Hold
of,
on. Stop a
talk to
sec.
them.
Stop a sec.
I
What have I done?
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get
Okay,
to that.
because
And then
that's
I
what we're
stopped
going.
them. I stopped them and asked them what you like specifically did wrong, and then they said that like you don't do anything wrong. It's just the way that you speak. Like they find it very, very like respectful. You know what I mean? Like you interrupting people at the meetings, or like you talking over somebody, or just like the way that you deliver certain things. Like the being verbal and like being opinionated on certain things, that's wonderful. Like I'm not saying that you don't have to be. It's just like the way that you deliver the things that you want to say could be a little bit better.
Well, let me
You
say
know what I
this.
mean?
That's Lisa. That's what she is, and I could care less how they feel about it. Again, I haven't done anything wrong. That's a
No, that's I know.
personality. That's a personality issue, and I think that that shouldn't be. It never should be allowed to be like. It has to. It's a person.
Well,
It's
I
a
mean,
people are gonna like
people
people.
can
That's you know. I don't.
well
I could be the
exact
most least
that
liked there. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? What does
no,
that matter?
I agree, but what I'm
Mm.
saying is that there are people that don't like it's the interrupting. It's the interrupting that you do. Like you abruptly just talking over people at the meetings. That's what they find
I'm
disrespectful.
yeah, and there's other people who do the same. There's people who do things that people don't like, and I
Okay,
don't
but Lisa,
intentionally like talk
I'm
over
gonna
people.
no, no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, I know. I'm gonna handle them privately. Like don't think that it's like you're the only one that's being talked to. Like
Well,
you
this is
have to
what I'm
remember
saying.
that I'm not soul. Like
But th-
I'm not gonna pick a side, and I'm not gonna
but
sit
this
here and favor one person over the other.
but this is what I'm saying. There's no explanation for dividing a group for your own personal gain, and that's what was done. I stood against it. I was the only one that stood against it. That's why I'm being pointed at. I literally stood over there by myself while others talked behind the back about it, didn't want it, but then ended up joining it or whatever. So I
Right.
stood on it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of backlash. I'm gonna get that, especially behind my back. But to my face, no. And that's like middle school. Like I don't really care who likes me, who doesn't like me. I follow the rules. I do what's supposed to be done. As far as interrupting people, I want to get
No,
my point out before I forget. I'm not the only person who does that. I'll admit I try to do better, but that's not something to bring up or be a part of this type of
well, Lisa, I
discourse.
mean, whenever, there's like like council members speaking and then you're talking over them, that's disrespectful.
Council
Like
members.
that's rude.
Okay. It doesn't
That's
matter
rude.
who it is. Like if it's a council member, it's a person. Nobody should be spoken over. It's a
What
bad
that's yeah,
habit. It's a bad habit
absolutely.
of not wanting to forget what I have to say. A lot of storm blown, and I try to throw it out. But again, that's a lot of people. That's a lot
No,
of people.
I'm not saying that it's
So
just you
I'm
though. That's
not.
I agree. It's not just you.
That's my reasoning for it. I want to say it before I forget, or whatever. What is their reason for? I don't need to know what other people's reasons are, but that's something that yeah, we have a lot of discourse here. But that
No, I
is
agree.
not, that's Lisa. That's her personality. That's what she does, and mostly I be quiet. I'm quiet more than I talk. So
That-
I sit here
You
quietly
know,
and don't say anything 99% of the time.
right. And like, and I want to make it very known right now, Lisa, that you're not the only one that is going to be spoken to. The only reason that I'm doing this is because I have more respect for everybody, and their dignity is also a thing. So I'm not gonna call them out during a meeting. I don't know if that's how it was before.
No, that's what was
That's
allowed. And I cut you off right there. My
no,
bad,
you're good.
but that's what was allowed, and that's what Prue stood up there and did. And see anything, and it all started. This is the crazy thing. This all started because I unshook her hand and she came up on me in the street about it, mad. and her sister's mad because she wanted to tell me what to wear. These things are not something they should have been doing. They had to be put in the rules now
Well, I
for
mean,
them.
they are
And this is where this
at the
started.
moment of Calypso doing that though, she was on the council.
It
So like
doesn't matter, but see,
she did have a right to tell you to take
no,
off the
not
black
in the
heart. Yes,
street
she
like
did.
that. Not in this. Come on, Elgin. That's not how you deal
Not in
with
the
that.
street. No, I agree. She could have said something, pulled you aside and been like, "Hey, like listen, like that's the
And
black heart robe. Like you need to take that off," you know.
and no, and the council didn't have that type. They made that council supposedly because they help people. They were not supposed to be doing anything administrative. They kept saying, "Oh, these are people who just help people." That's why this time around it was distinguished and written down what the council was, and they had they gave speeches, and they were voted on, and they were put in. This was the council that was put in. Those was a friends group that got up there. I could have very easily got up there as well. Got up there and said it was because they were helpful. If you thought about it again, they said that. So I stood against that, and that's why I'm gonna get the backlash, and that's fine. So all they can
No,
find is a personality trait. All they can find is that,
I
which is
understand
crazy.
that, Lisa, but like I understand that I do. But at the end of like, at the same time, just save yourself the headache of just not saying anything. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like, don't
haven't
argue.
I haven't
And
been
I
saying
understand.
anything to them though, Eldrin. I've been
No,
sitting
I
here.
know.
Come on
I've
now.
seen. I know. I have seen. I have seen. I'm just saying
I
this is
went
more of
through
a
it.
past tense thing.
I went through it. I see where they're standing. They tried to bully me, but I'm unbullyable. You can't. She stood up here on this platform and displayed her personal issue, which stemmed from that. You can't do that. You can't. That was so. And she
Right.
didn't understand why she was even wrong. And that started from that till we had. I mean, she couldn't beat me on the thing, and it just made her mad. She said I wasn't even saying anything to her. I walked up. They locked the thing up. I'm standing there, and she goes, don't, oh, I feel uncomfortable with you standing behind me. Like, just, she was instigating constantly. I wasn't saying anything. I stopped talking to both of them, and that's what they didn't like. I said to everybody in front of everybody that I didn't think they should be in the council because you cannot act like this and be in that position. And that's something that
Right.
I said to people on the side and agreed, but they would dare stay and said it to her. So it was embarrassing, I'm sure. And I hurt her feelings. And even when I tried to squash it, she literally said, no, we're enemies pretty much. Y'all keep what y'all got, we got what we have, and boom, boom. She really wants to keep this thing going. So I haven't talked to her since then. I don't say anything to them.
Right.
I,
Right.
So, but if that's all they can come up with, just think about it, okay? Now, what they did was
No, I know.
gave that
I'm just
scroll
letting
away, come in here. They
that.
hit me with spells in here. All he said was, "Oh, let's not throw spells." Threatened to murder me when I'm not looking. I didn't do any of these things. So they want to say, "Oh, I interrupt people when they talk." Okay, fine. That's Lisa. That's a fault. That's
Well, I'm
a
gonna.
offense.
I already addressed all of that with them though. You're. If you think that I'm not like I'm only addressing you, that's not true. That is not true. And I'm going to let you know right now, with me being in the position that I am in now, there are things that are going to be changing within the sorcerers, like consequences for acting the way that people like the people have been acting. If that means that I have to confiscate wands, that's fine. I don't care. Like I hope that it doesn't get to that point, but
Well,
I will if I have to. There are certain things that need to be addressed, like expectations of the sorcerer, because we're supposed to be a united front, and everybody knows that we're not. That's
yeah.
why all of the other races don't care what or how they speak to us. They disrespect the fuck out of us.
Yeah, we normally respect the opposition. Like how is a solution you pull apart and try to pick through and be something else? The solution is to come together, and I offered that,
Right.
and she didn't want it, doesn't want it because she wants to run her own coven, and it just doesn't make sense. So, it's nothing I can do about it. The same people that I tell you, same people, and
What's
then they just
your
stop coming to the meetings as well,
what's your
rather than
boyfriend's name? Like what's your boyfriend's name by the way?
Ethan Hawk.
Was
Yeah,
that
they
the
accused
Lycan?
me. Yeah, he's a
Was that the
Lycan.
guy that the guy that was just talking mad shit to me?
Yeah, he's a little frustrated right now. I don't know. Well, I don't know why I don't know. He said he was trying to say something to you, sticking the finger up, whatever. But they probably mad at all of them because They literally said that I gave him my scroll. Like, just total disrespect of all. This man lives in that thing. He has more than me. He's almost has 100 more than me. He has earned all of his stuff. And so you calling me lack of integrity that I would sit here and lie and do it, and then you're just spitting on the work he's done. Like, for what? And I still
Right,
didn't
right.
lash out. I still didn't go back and lash out at them and do anything. When Charles pulled me over there with his wand, sets a spell to pull me off from over there, I walked off. Yeah, they're gonna say that. They're gonna it's hilarious to me because I don't do things I'm not supposed to do. So I'm not gonna get in. I hope you do crack down on them, crack down on us, on everybody, and get some more order or something
Don't worry,
on
I
them
will. I will.
because I don't do those things. You see, they couldn't come up with nothing. Had I done something, you best believe they would have told you about it. I haven't done nothing. They're the ones that do that stuff. So they make it's a personality issue, and that's fine. But be respectful and just respect one another. And they disrespect me all the time. So I don't talk to them, and I go on about myself, and I don't even talk to them. I don't deal with them. So you don't have to. So and
Right,
that's
right.
what I can do to help you. I have not gone.
No, that's all I'm asking
I
is just
found
don't
out
don't interact with them
Wednesday.
like at all.
Wednesday said I found out. This is he says left. It said I should be just kick Lisa out and let's get it back together since she's the only one. She's the one that has a problem. Just banish her.
Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, Lisa. I did say that I was gonna strip you of the War Mage title.
And why is that?
Um, Hold on, I'm gonna explain it in just a second. And I never said that I was gonna do it anytime soon. It's just with the war that we have coming up against Prue's Coven, I
Whoa, whoa,
would
whoa,
like
okay.
you specifically to train all of the sorcerers in spell combat, swords, melee, everything. Please,
Hold
please. I
up. You
need
want
you
to take
to.
it, or you're not taking it? I'm trying to understand. And
No, no,
then
no.
another
I'm
thing.
I'm
Okay.
I'm giving you the opportunity to show what the War Mage title can be utilized as.
Okay.
I'm
Let
giving
me
you that.
say
I'm not
this. Let
doing
me
it.
say
I'm
this.
not doing
Why?
it.
No, no. Why are we having a war against ourselves? I don't. I didn't. I was meant to ask you about that. I'm really not
I
into that part. I don't.
listen. I don't know. Prue just declared war, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have to.
I
I
don't.
mean, regardless, I want us to just be able to defend ourselves. So, like, and I don't care who you have to get with. I don't care if like it's all you. I don't care if like you get with Wednesday, Cassidy, I don't care as long as like you are coming up with certain things for the war, training the sorcerers. I'll help you on the front of like sending out owls for the sorcerers of our coven to go to the battle arena or the location of your liking to train.
First off, Eldrin, they have all of the senior sorcerers. We have new people, a couple of people that have grinded.
Yeah,
It's not even this. Why I don't. I'm not, and it's not even like I think that's we should be coming together, not fighting more. I'm not with that, Elgin. I mean, if you want me to step down, because I was a war mage for the enemy, and I don't see other sorcerers as enemy. I think this is destructive. I don't see how it'll help anything. But I that's
right. No,
ridiculous.
I agree. I know. I never said that I disagreed with you. I mean, if
But
you
we don't
don't want to
have to
do
do
anything,
that.
no.
That's something that
Like
we're
I
gonna do. That I mean, I'm talking about the fight. As far as
listen.
me doing
I'm
that and being amazed,
listen.
let's
I'm
set that
going.
aside.
We have to
And
get with the council first, and I need you to be present in that meeting because you are the war mage. So your acceptance or your denial in the declaration of war is going to weigh more than me saying that we're not. Because I'm just the head of sorcerers. We have certain rankings and we have a hierarchy to uphold. I'm not going to go above all of your guys' heads and just immediately make a decision. I want yours. I want all of the other council members. I want everyone's opinion and whether or not we should accept or deny the declaration.
so let me ask you, why were you gonna strip me? Because nothing was being done. Like, what were you stripping me for?
Because the declaration of war was 2 days ago, and I haven't heard anything about anything. So,
Yeah, I didn't really hear about this declaration of war officially till you just said it right now.
it's so they
Um,
told me that people being
they
messy,
told
Lisa.
me.
Yeah,
No, I
people
never
being
talked
messy,
to
girl.
anybody about it. Only reason I know a little bit is because of what I saw in the scroll. and what you
Right,
said.
right.
So this is the first I'm really hearing of it right now.
Okay. All right.
But
All
I
right. No, no,
did
no, that's
form an
fine.
opinion based on what I saw in this role, and I think it's ridiculous. Okay, I'll say that